Big Brother Nigeria season 10. So I'm going to quickly give you a roundup of everything that happened this night. But first off, who is excited? I am excited. The truth is, it is not like I have a fave in this house, right? From the beginning of Big Brother Nigeria. And I don't know, somehow, I'm just excited for Emissy winning this show. Best season, just self, you're welcome. I mean, it is the best season. It is 10 over 10, and it is indeed 10 over. I like they gave us 10 over 10, my darling. They gave us 10 over 10. I miss you too. Are you not in the group? Joseph, are you not in the group? Are you not in the WhatsApp group? This season is just is just top notch. They gave us content. And like not just content, they gave us premium content. I mean back to back content. Back to back content. The content that I will be outside, I will be at work, I will be doing my runnings. And in the midst of that, I am making sure that I don't want to miss out. I mean, I am outside and I am always making sure that because you miss 1 minute or more, it's as if you miss the entire day. If you miss 1 hour this season, it's like you've missed the entire day in Big Brother. I mean, this season, I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Initially, I didn't have a fave. Like I didn't have a fave. I just wanted to watch. I wanted to RBO Javasin sources. I wanted to just stream and let people watch, let people enjoy the show. But then, come to think of it, it came in. I mean, it all started when the house started looking down on Emissy. I mean, they look down on Emissy. They look down on Emissy. They look down on Coin. They they didn't rate them at all. And then at a time, it missed stars or it missed stars. It missed stars. It missed stars. And then at some point, people were saying, imagine Joanna, Joanna, the Miss World, feeling like, oh, if it's not me, it's nobody. And I love that eviction. I love, I love that her eviction. I love Joanna's eviction. Not for anything, not because I hate her, not because I do not like her. I mean, I loved her vibe. I love the way she rocked the party and all of that. But when it got to the point that she started looking down on Emissy and then she started talking like, I think the problem came from when Faith and the house, when they started praising her, and all of a sudden she started seeing herself there as the omni whole of it, like, yeah, she's the best, and then it started, the thing enter, when something enters your head and then you start to misbehave. That was the problem that Joanna had. And then she started having it the wrong way. She started having it the wrong way. Joanna started having it. I love Faith. Aliyah, you're welcome. I actually love Faith. I love Faith for his intelligence, but I just feel like Faith was not totally wise when it comes to putting things in order, or should I say pride? Should I say pride when it comes to Faith? Like, he said that's something that caused disqualification and missing the day 8. I do not understand. And for real, if you look at Emissy, you will know that Emissy is just genuine. When she likes someone, she likes the person head to toe. If Emissy picks you and says she likes you genuinely. She wasn't biased. She wasn't saying anyone as I mean, she wasn't playing games with any of the housemates. She didn't do that. And that is the reason I so much love our relationship I mean, a siblingship with Kola, despite the fact that people wanted to get in between them, the likes of Faith. Imagine Faith saying that he views Kola in a certain way, all because Kola is friend with Emissy. It's unfair. It is unfair. I think it's high time people start saying this Big Brother like is Emissy and Mensa, right? I think it's high time people seeing this Big Brother show and not just feel like, oh, the show is meant for some set of classy people. It is not. It is Big Brother Nigeria. And when it comes to Nigeria, you can come from any part of this country, right? You can come from anywhere. You can come from Ebutemeta. You can come from Lekki. You can come from VGC, Banana Island. You can come from the mainland, even. It's and just look at the gap. Look at the gap. Just look at the gap. Just look at the gap. I mean, it is not even times two, like far, by far. I mean, by far. I actually was, I was scared. I was scared for Emissy. I was scared for her. Indeed, I was scared. I was scared for her. I was like, oh my God, because I thought Coin was going to have it. I didn't believe that they will come this close. I did not. I actually thought the top two would be Emissy and Koyi. I go lie for you. I actually thought, I actually thought the top two would be Koyi and Emissy. I never knew that they would come that close. I mean, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Of course. Yes. Yes, Joseph. When when Coin was evicted and then right? Yeah, it would have been Faith and Emissy if Faith was not disqualified. But I actually feel pain for Faith. But I just feel that we get to a certain stage in our life that we should understand that sometimes it is not by our power, like we that we know it or that we can do it might not save us in some certain areas. What I'm trying to say, blissful bliss, what I'm trying to say is if Faith was not disqualified, then it is possible that Faith and Emissy would be the last two. Judging with the vote the votes with this their final vote. If we have to judge by this their final vote, it is very, very possible that the last two, the top two would be Faith and Emissy. But for Faith's disqualification, of course, Dede and we had Dede and Emissy. And when it was just Dede and Emissy, I knew Emissy was gonna win it. I was so sure that Emissy was going to win. But I want to ask you, at what point, Emi Stars, Misters, at what point did you see Emissy winning that show? At what point did you see Emissy winning that show? At what point in the house? I mean, in the house, did you see Emissy winning that show? Of course, Faith, I'm not capping. I'm not capping. I'm only stating the obvious. I mean, what we all saw. What we all saw. I didn't have a. I honestly do not have a faith. I honestly do not have a faith. I just wanted to enjoy the show, and I mean, I enjoyed it to the fullness. I enjoyed it to the brim. Grace Gideon. Well, I wouldn't know who Gloria Elijah's fan is. I mean, I don't know who her fave is, but this is me. This is Caris, and I am. It is so alarming, Joanne. That gap, man. That gap is just too. I mean, the difference is not even times two. I mean, it is more than. So I'm asking now, at what point in that house did you see Emissy winning? Initially, when Emissy came on the show, I said no. That I said it immediately that this girl is going to go far. I said it, but at some point, oh really? Oh, May Daniel, wow. At some point, I began to feel like Emissy was a total thorn in their house. In that house, Emissy will come and anyone Emissy is ready to hold by the hand. Mm. When Coin started with Isabella, oh, he lost. Oh, so he lost fans to Emissy. Could it be? Wow, wow, wow. I didn't even see it that way. I didn't see it that way. But no, the girl, for no capping, no be this is not being biased. I mean, Emissy gave us content. She gave us what we wanted to watch. If Emissy was not on that show, if Emissy was not on that show, I'm not gonna lie, I think it wouldn't have been this fantastic if Emissy was not on that show, because everybody wants to stay glued to that, to their TV, to their screen because of Emissy. Or you think Faith wouldn't have made it to top two, even if you think so? Because I think Faith also has his own fans. He has his fan, and the person I didn't see at all is Dede. I didn't think Dede will come. I didn't think Dede would come to that point of talk to. As a matter of fact, immediately after Isabella was evicted, I actually thought Sultana would be the next. And after Sultana, it was going to be either Kola or Dede. And immediately Kola left, I was expecting Dede to leave. I mean, Dede fans, una try. Eh? Dede fans, una try. Yes, Sultana has faith. I mean, fans. Sultana has fans. Come to think of, had Faith not got involved with Sultana, it could have been the winner. Possibly, yeah. I was saying that. I said that as well. That if Faith was not disqualified, then it would have come close with Emissy. Then those two would have been the top two, in my own opinion. I didn't even see Kola coming up top five. Kola, he didn't believe it himself. He did not believe it. But how did he lose that so much fans that they had to compete with Coin? Faith fans voted they that's another thing. But even at that, Coin's vote, Coin coming the third, like I didn't expect it. Okay, even at that, Kola would have been top six. Even if Faith was in the house, Kola would have been in top six. And if Kola was in top six, I mean top 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, the guy tried. And it is not even I feel. I know that Emissy being in relationship, that their siblingship, Emissy and Kola's siblingship, really helped Kola. It helped Kola. It pushed Kola. it helped Kola. I mean, it helped Kola a lot, and I'm so excited because genuinely, genuinely, Kola wanted Emissy to win, and if the bouncers were not stopping people, if they were not there stopping people from coming on that stage, I am so sure Kola would have wrapped himself with Missy. Ah, sure. Faith, I predicted Faith, Coin, and Missy to be top three. I predicted those three. Then when Faith was disqualified, then I predicted Coin, Emissy, and Mensan. I predicted those three. I actually predicted, and when when Mensan left, and then it was only Coin. It was Coin, Dede, and Emissy. I thought Dede was gonna be evicted, and it would be Coin and Emissy, but Coin he lost so many fans, too many fans. For that gap, that gap is nothing close. That gap is nothing. It is nothing close at all. Nothing, nothing. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Emissy. Right? Emissy got a fan from day one when she started introducing herself as, a Butemeta, Jova. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. I'm so happy. I do not want people thinking that this big brother is meant for certain set, for some set of people. I do not want people thinking that Big Brother is for certain set of people. But I am super excited. I mean, I am super excited. I am super excited for Emissy. Emissy stars, una try, una try, una well done. You did this. You guys did it. You tried, and I give it to you. I give it to you. I give it to you. Una try. Una try. Misters una try. Una try. So the first person that was out of that house, of course, capable. I knew capable was going to be the first housemate to leave the house, because if not for the um if not for the what's it that he bought, immunity that he bought, of course he would have been evicted. But he made it to the final because he bought the immunity. And of course that was good. That was good. And then Isabella. Isabella. Isabella was the second housemate. Isabella was the second housemate to be evicted. And now, Ebuka asked Sabrina. We also Sabrina, right? Ebuka asked Sabrina about Kola. And I begin to feel like the reason they didn't give Kola a hall, or can I say she did give him a bit of herself. The reason the reason she didn't give Kola a hall is possibly because of Sabrina. Because Sabrina, a few days in the house, of course, we all saw that there was this a thing forming between Kola. Kola really liked Sabrina, and there is every possibility that that is one of, despite they liked Kola, but thinking in her head that hey, Sabrina is somewhere, right? And Ebuka asked Isabella about Kayu coming and coin. Isabella said her heart is heavy. Isabella said, my heart is heavy. My heart is heavy. Which heart? Isabella. Isabella, come. Now the show, indeed, Isabella, she is a seductress. She says she's a seductress and she proved it.